Hi guys, Bad Boy Genvi here, aka Dave Genvi, aka Satan. Yeah, I'm the devil himself. It's the truth. As always, Monkey Man, I start every video by telling you to put your money in Wisdomtree CRUD. All the Reptilians, they've got their money in Wisdomtree CRUD. That's where your money needs to be to protect you from the Great Reset, which is coming. Oil prices are going up. They're pumping less oil out the ground. The people that run the world. The king of the world is King Charles. He doesn't want to work with me. He doesn't want to work with Satan, even though I'm here working for God in heaven. The whole reason is because he's pissed off. He's going to be getting tortured in hell. And after I leave this earth, after I die, I'll be down there torturing him for God. It's his own fault. He's lived a shit life as King Charles. The British royal family are a fucking joke. And there needs to be a change. Well, basically it needs to be Harry that comes in. William, he's getting killed off. Charles is getting killed off with a cancer. Kate Middleton's already been killed off as far as I'm aware. They're trying to keep that quiet. They're trying to conceal it, keep it hidden. And yeah, they're just a bag of shit. Harry needs to come in, and then Harry needs to start working with me. And we need to get things going in the right direction for humanity, both reptile and monkey. That's what needs to happen. But in the meantime, as a monkey man, you need to get your money into Wisdomtree CRUD. You've just got to do it. Whether you put all your money in, you might say, well, I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure, I'm a bit nervous. All right, but don't put all your money in. Don't put all your money into it, just put some of your money into it. But you need to put something into it. The more, the better. I've got all my money in Wisdomtree CRUD. So, I've got my money in Wisdomtree BRNT as well. That's just links it to another oil benchmark, which is Brent. But I don't think you can actually put money into that one anymore. So it's got to be Wisdomtree CRUD. That's where all my money is. And I have a little bit kept outside of it just to pay for groceries and, just regular bills. It's what you need to do. So listen to me. I'm trying to help you, right, monkey men? And if you don't do it and you do get fucked up in the Great Reset, don't blame me. Don't blame me, because I warned you. I told you what to do, okay? The next thing we're talking about is the women again. I don't think I explained it that well in the last video. I said women are sex slaves. They do light domestic chores. Another very important job they've got is being mothers. That's really important. But I didn't fully explain it like rape is not allowed under God in heaven. So, the sex slave thing might make you think, well, what is that? Does that mean rape's allowed? No. It's up to a woman to choose who she wants to be with sexually, right? All I was trying to get across to the ladies was you're making bad choices. You're choosing the fairy boy mincers. And that's not good for humanity. One, it's not good for sperm counts. And two, it's not good for developing a really strong fighting force. You need fighters. You need more fighters to get alien Earths. You've got an Earth. It's in the clutches of aliens, in the hands of aliens, right? So you need lots and lots and lots of scary, scary men. High testosterone, scary motherfuckers who love fighting and can't think of anything better than being on an alien battlefield and killing whatever, xenomorphs or what other alien there might be out there. Just laying waste to them, carving them the fuck up and sending the meat on a freezer truck back to here to feed humanity and also to get that Earth. Because once you've killed all the dangerous aliens, then that Earth is yours. But if you just keep making fairy boy mincers, pussies, pussy men with low testosterone, they're going to go to alien Earth and go, oh, I'm a bit scared. I've got PTSD. I just seen my mate get his legs blown off. Fucking, you need some scary fucking men, don't ya, who don't get PTSD. You need dangerous fucking men. That's how it is. But men that aren't so dangerous that they cause trouble in society. He's getting the right balance, you see. I mean, I'm a very peaceful man. I don't go around causing trouble. But everyone knows you don't fuck with Dave Genvy. You don't come to his house causing trouble. I run my mouth a lot on my phone. On my phone there, which a lot of the reptilians watch, not all of them. And I run my mouth a lot on this camera, this GoPro, on YouTube. And no one comes through my front door. Why? Because I'm a scary man. And that's what you fucking need, innit? There's no point having Jesus here now. When you've got to go out there, get new earths and be all scary and violent, Jesus, the man of love, peace and love, man. You know, a bit of a waste of time. But I'm not saying all his teachings were wrong. You should show peace and love to one another. But, you know, there's no point showing peace and love to aliens. Although you've got to be nice to the greys. They're useful because they're so smart. You're not smart, you're stupid. They're smart and they've already helped you with loads of your tech, all your computer tech, your smartphones, all that stuff. That's all from the greys. It's not from your computer scientists. You ain't come up with that shit. You're not smart enough to. So all your best technology, you know, your really complex stuff, that's from the greys anyway. You know, microprocessors and all stuff like that. So they can help you a lot. So you want to be nice to those guys. But I'm on about when you want to get alien Earths. Those guys, those aliens, you're going to have to be murderous too. Murderous. But, you know, you say, oh, it's terrible, we're going to kill these alien species. Yes, you are, but, well, you don't have to kill them all. And you're going to eat them. You're going to eat the meat. After you've killed them, you know, you eat what's there. You cut it up, carve it up, cook it and eat it. So it's not like they've gone to waste. I mean, they've died for the benefit of humanity. So that's all you remember. But in reference to the women, I was going to say about the women. So you can't rape the women. That's not a thing. You've got to be nice to them. I've talked about, you know, under my rule, you'll be able to give them a slap. Nothing more than that. You know, it doesn't leave any marks. Just slap them if they're fucking misbehaving. They need to learn who boss is, and the boss is the men. But you should be nice to them, and you can't rape them. So, if you want to get in their pants, you still have to be nice to them. You know what I mean? You can't rape a woman. Problem is now, I mean, that's got confused. Your rape laws are stupid. If a man's raped a woman, she's going to have a lot of injuries. If he's properly raped her, he will have had to batter her into submission, punch her up, break her nose, break her fucking jaw, break her fucking teeth, knock her the fuck out, and then rape her. If a woman's resisting and she is actually getting raped, she's going to have injuries. Whereas you've got guys who've got done for rape. Mike Tyson was one. And the women are just talking shit. They haven't been raped. They've just had sex. Where's their injuries? Mike Tyson was one of the most dangerous heavyweights there's ever been. If he's raped a woman, she's going to have serious injuries to make her submit. And that piece of shit never had any injuries as far as I'm aware. Because she wasn't raped. She's just had sex with him. A lot of women, you know, do this to famous celebrities. What they'll say, oh yeah, he raped me. Often because they're trying to blackmail them for money. And your stupid bitch boy society will side with the woman. Like I say, that ain't domestic violence. Because there's no marks left. Women need to get their women need to know where they stand in society, right? But I don't believe in maltreatment of women. You only give them a slap if they're misbehaving, if they're being naughty. You've got to be able to keep your bitches in line. Simple as that. You've got to be able to keep your bitches behaving themselves. Otherwise, women will just fucking act like twats. Something I want to advise to the women, right? Your body is your body, so you can do what you want with it. But a big mistake a lot of young women are making, and some older women, is you're getting tattoos. And tattoos, right, make you look like shit. It's very important to know this. Men, through thousands and thousands and thousands of years of evolution, are attracted to a woman's natural body where it's not covered in tattoos. So as soon as you start putting big tattoos on your bodies, ladies, you make your sexual attraction level to men lower. And it pretty much, the more tattoos you get, the less sexually attractive you are to most men. There might be one or two men out there say, oh, I love tattoos on a woman. That's probably a beta bitch, right, that struggles getting poontang, that's just trying to tell you anything that you want to hear to get you to open your legs. When the truth is, he probably don't like them that much. Your tattoos on women look shit. I mean, I think of tattoos, I think of fucking truck drivers and pirates. I think of a very masculine image. I don't actually like tattoos on men. I've got no tattoos myself because I think they look shit. I think they look shit on men, but I think they look really shit on women. So much so that if a woman's got a lot of tattoos, I don't want to have sex with her. They just look crap, basically. And it's a mistake that a lot of women are making. If you want to be good sex slaves, right, which is what your first job is really, you're a sex slave, then you have a kid. You're obviously with a man that you like. You're a sex slave to a man that you like and are attracted to. Yeah. Hopefully a badass who's good at fighting, or at least a good worker. He's got a really strong work ethic. Maybe he's a second best. I mean, remember, fighting men can be good working men too. You've got to remember that. They can do both. But what women need to realise, to be a good sex slave, you want to keep a high level of attraction to men. Well, don't have tattoos, because you might as well just daub yourself in dog shit. When you get a tattoo, say you get a big fucking massive tattoo, you might as well just smear some dog shit on yourself, because that's what it looks like. It looks fucking terrible. It's not attractive to men. So if you want to make yourself deliberately unattractive to men, cover yourself in tattoos. And some of you stupid cunts probably will do that. Now, the tattoo artists will probably get pissed off at me for saying this. But my idea for them is they start doing stick-on tattoos. They actually have in their little shop, their little tattoo shop, a way of making custom stick-on tattoos for people. And the way a woman needs to look at tattoos is the same way she looks at clothes. A woman wouldn't wear the same outfit every fucking day for the rest of her life. A woman likes to change clothes, wear different outfits for different occasions. And I think you need to look at tattoos the same way. Now, maybe you say to me, Dave, I love tattoos though. I'm well into tattoos. Fair enough. That's fine. Maybe you love tattoos and you just want to get tattoos, whether you're a man or a woman. It's up to you. It's your body. But all I'm saying to the ladies out there is tattoos make you less sexually attractive to most men. A lot of men won't tell you the truth because they just want to get their dick sucked and they want you to bounce on their dick. So you'll have a tattoo, and the man will just say, yeah, it looks good. You know, you're going to open your legs for me. You know, they're just trying to tell you whatever you want to hear. They won't tell you the truth. Your tattoos look like shit. And that's what you need to realise, ladies. Something else I need to say. As a man, right, men are supposed to rule. They're supposed to rule in the home, and they're supposed to rule in society. It's really... you know, that's just how it needs to be. Men are the gods. If they find their balls, if they get their balls in order, and actually remember they're supposed to be fighting machines on alien battlefields. That's what you've been evolved for. To be fighting machines, to be bad motherfuckers, killing aliens. You've got to do it to get new Earths. There's no other way. Right? But it's always important for a man to still listen to a woman's opinion. It doesn't mean, just because you're the boss, it doesn't mean that a woman's opinion is of no value, of no relevance. So I'll say that to men as well. The men need to remember, your woman's opinion is important, and you should take it on board and think, oh, maybe she's right, actually. And then maybe change your mind. Not always. Sometimes you might think, you're talking shit, love. But sometimes you might have some good ideas, is what I'm saying. And you might want to listen to what she's got to say. So, still treat women good, is what I'm trying to say to you. Hopefully you fucking can understand this. Pretty simple stuff. You know, still want to be nice to women. But it's supposed to be men that are the boss. The next thing we're talking about is studio music. At the moment, you've got a situation where you'll have an artist release an album, and that album will be free to listen to. It'll be on things like Spotify and YouTube and things like that. And what people need to realise is writing an album, a good album, is actually a lot of work. Now, the way the artist makes money back is through live performances. So they release the album, and most of the money will be from performing songs on that album live. That's how they'll make money out of it. But it's not ideal, really, because the artist needs to be able to make money out of studio music as well. And I've tried to devise a way, working for God in heaven, of how artists can make money out of studio music, because Satan is head of music in heaven, believe it or not. That's the truth. Google it if you want. What I thought of is a way, say you've got an album coming out, right? As an artist, you've got an album coming out. You could release three songs for free with videos, with music videos of the album, put them on Spotify and put them on YouTube and wherever else for free. And what that is like a demo tape or a demo videotape, like a preview, if you like, of your full album. So those three tracks are going to be on your album, but it just gives the fans a taster of what the album's going to be like. And then what you do is you bring out, after you release them three tracks, you bring out your full album, and for that the fans have to pay for it. So say it's like 15 quid or 20 bucks, $20, right? 20 US dollars. They've got to pay for it. Now, the album, you say, well, this is bad for the fans who haven't got a lot of money. Because in the minute with music, you know, you're spoilt for music. You get all this music for free. And it takes these artists a lot of effort to write these songs. It really does. You know, it's a lot of effort. And you know, they've got to pay for studio time to record these songs. And then the only way they can make money back is through live performances. But some artists don't like performing live. The Beatles After their initial success, their later albums, they didn't perform live very much. They preferred to just be a studio band, and they made some great albums. The Beatles probably, well, they are one of the greatest bands of all time, if not the greatest. They didn't really like performing live much after their initial early start, you know, with the first couple of albums. So I thought of a way to try and keep the fans happy, because they like getting free music, but also to keep the artists happy, especially the ones who are not as into performing live. And I thought, well, you could release an album, right? You've given them the taster of the album, the preview, with the free videos, and you release the full album. You have to pay for that, but you only have to pay for it for 6 years. So what I mean is, it's only for sale for money for 6 years, and then after those 6 years are over, 6 being the number of the devil, after those 6 years are over, the album's then released on YouTube or Spotify for free. So it's the fans who want the album early, you know, the real hardcore fans of that artist who want the album. They don't want to wait the 6 years. They want the album now. You know what I mean? They want the full album now. And, you know, maybe on the album, because it's all digital now, you could include videos with the songs. But then after 6 years, it's available to everyone for free. And hopefully that artist then, if it's a really good album, would have made a fair bit of money, because there'll be a lot of people, if it's a good, really good album, with, you know, fair few people who want that music, you know, straight away. They don't want to wait the 6 years because they're such a big fan of that star. It could be a good idea for people. It could be a good idea for smaller stars as well. They might think, well, what we'll do is we'll release our album, and, you know, the fans have got to pay for it. And then maybe after, say, 6 months or a year, the album's not selling that well because they're a smaller star. They could then release it. They could release it earlier than the 6 years. Do you know what I mean? And then there could be other artists who are just starting out, who think, well, what I'll do to build my name is I'll just release my music for free, because I'm trying to, my first couple of albums I'll release for free, the whole album, to try and, you know, capture the attention and build a fan base before I start charging for my studio music with my third and fourth album. You know what I mean? And like I say, an artist is in total control of it. Like, say it's not selling well, then they can just release it for free. So if they put it up for sale for a year, they're not getting many sales. Okay, just release it for free. So they shouldn't lose out, hopefully. And if you give the fans a lot for their money, in terms of you're giving them them three songs that you release for free, the video demo tape. But then the other songs, you give videos with them as well. You know, you can do cheap videos. A video doesn't have to be expensive. It can just be the star singing in a room. If you release that for free as well, so each song, all the rest of the tracks on the album, have each got a video. You know, there might be a good few fans who want to pay for that. They think, well, that's worth it. You know, for 15 quid or 20 bucks. They think, you know, why not? So that's my idea for studio music, to try and help artists make money from studio music again, but still have it where the fans don't lose out too much. Because what I think will happen then is the actual quality of the songwriting will rise. I think one of the reasons songwriting standards have slipped is because there's not enough money in writing studio music anymore. It's all about the live performances. So with stars like Britney Spears, a lot of her songs get written for her by other guys that you don't know. But they're not, I feel they're not incentivized enough in terms of making money, because there's not as much money in studio music now. ever since Napster came out back in the late 90s, there's not as much money in studio music, if you know what I mean. But the great thing is, as a young kid, there's loads of free music out there for you at the moment. I don't want that to change. I'm on about new music being released in the future. So as a young kid, the minute you're spoilt for choice on music, if you go onto YouTube or Spotify, you know, you've got so much music at your fingertips, which is great because that helps as inspiration for maybe that kid who's listening to all this music to become a good songwriter when he's older. God likes you to write good music because it's interesting for him to listen to. God's a big fan of music, and so am I, obviously. So that's my idea for studio music. I think it's a good idea, and it might help a lot of these record labels do a lot better into the future in terms of making money. And it might, hopefully, what I really want to happen is songwriters get incentivized to write good songs. Well, guys, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.